Welcome to Sorry for the Delay, episode 38. I'm your editor, Mia. In this week's episode, the boys start the week with a discussion on microplastics. They toast to fishing with Dad, Joshua unveils his 100-day challenge, and to wrap it all up, Sean opens our Universal Monster Figures sweepstakes to everyone. Enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Sorry for the Delay. Actually, it's episode number 38. My name is Sean. Yes, yeah. My name is Sean. This is Joshua. Somewhere right there. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, Sean. I'm good. Like always, I try to come up with the positive vibes for everybody off the rip. So I do feel good, and thank you for everybody joining us. And I see that we have a few new subscribers. So thank you to those who have jumped on. As we always say, we appreciate you. And looking forward to what we got for you all today.
Yeah, today should be a pretty interesting one. I'll leave it at that. But with that said, let's get into how we start most episodes. What is in your cup today, Joshua?
Sean, today,
do you have a cup?
Yeah, no, I do have a cup. I have our Sorry for the Delay cup. Has not hit shelves yet. This is one of one so far, but eventually these cups will be available for purchase. So you can sit while you're listening. You can sit there and drink alongside us, right out of one of these cups. Sorry for the delay. Customized cups. But for today,
are you going to show off the cup? You talked about the cup. You didn't even show the cup.
Yeah, this is a prototype. Actually, this is prototype. Yeah. This has
That's
not
just the cup
actually
with the sticker on it.
Yeah. This is prototype.
I will say that the sticker has held up pretty well, Joshua. Yeah. We've been doing this for 38 episodes, and that sticker is still going pretty strong.
It actually is a sticker, and it's a semi-permanent sticker, and it's held pretty well despite all the condensation in the water. And I wash it by hand, but it hasn't come off yet. So you're right.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, we use good materials around here. Good materials, quality over quantity. Materials.
Yes, sir.
All the time.
Mm-hmm.
But what is in my cup?
Justin,
is that what the question?
What's in your cup?
What's in my cup? So today, what is in my cup today? You were looking at my friend. I know it's kind of hard to see because it's chrome, silver, whatever this color is. I am drinking a sidecar. Sean, do you know what a sidecar is?
Ooh, I do know what a sidecar is. I just don't remember what's inside of it because I've side tangent. In Disneyland, there's a place that makes really great drinks in a very fancy restaurant that Joshua has been to. Very expensive, but delicious. Mm-hmm. And they make a sidecar that I've had, but I don't remember what's inside of it. So please, Joshua, enlighten me again.
Okay, so what I have in this sidecar, because there's obviously many variations. So in this sidecar today, we have 1 3/4 ounces of brandy, which I didn't have brandy in my liquor cabinet. So I had to go out and buy this brandy specifically for this drink today. So, yeah, I had to buy brandy today.
God.
Promise I'm not an alcoholic, but I went out and bought some brandy. So 1 3/4 ounces of brandy, 3/4 ounces of triple sec, and 3/4 ounces of lemon juice is what's in this bad boy. So cheers. This is actually a really good drink. I can't remember if I've ever had one of these, but now that I have, I'm gonna make this a regular part of my drinks. It's good. Sidecar.
Nice. Delicious. What do you describe the taste as, Joshua? How would you describe that taste?
The taste. We always get into taste. I have no fucking idea. So you can go ahead and make it for yourself. And you tell me in the comments what it tastes like to you, and I will give you the thumbs up and appreciate your comment because I'm not one for taste. I just know it's really good. It's really good. It's flavorful. I don't want to say it's on the fruitier side, but it does have flavor. It does have personality, like everybody's drink should. Flavor and personality.
It's got flavor. It's got personality.
Yeah. Quite different from the Shady Lady I put on my lips last week.
Yeah, that Shady Lady. Interesting one. Very interesting.
Yeah, she was a good drink. I like her too. What's in your cup, Sean? What do you got?
Oh, that's awesome. Today, I'm not drinking anything from a can.
Holy
so
shit.
There's that surprise. Although you did say you were going to drink something from a can this week, Joshua. What happened with that?
God, you know what? I think I did mention that, and maybe I'll do that next week. I just have a hard time with drinks in a can. I'm sorry. I have them in my fridge. I do, but I'm not a big, so I went out and bought a brandy instead, so geez, look at me.
Oh God. All right. Anyways, in my cup today, Joshua, I kept it simple. I just did a vodka and juice. We bought a blackberry lemonade from Costco, and I added that with a little bit of a Tito's vodka. I'm trying to get rid of that vodka. So that's it. That's all I got in my cup. Pretty simple, pretty standard.
That is
2 ounces of that, of vodka, and then just fill that shit up with juice. So that's all.
Okay.
Real simple.
And what does that taste like, Sean? For the viewers
it tastes
at home.
like blackberries and lemonade because all you taste is the fucking juice, my guy.
What does that taste like? Tell us.
It tastes like summer on a winter's day, just beautiful.
Shit. My goodness. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, Joshua, give me some reasons to drink. What are we toasting for today, buddy? Is there anything to toast for? Last week, it kind of sucked, my guy. Last week was a shit week. I did not want to call my doctor. So,
oh God,
I
know
that's
I did
not
mention
here
the
this
doctor,
week.
didn't I? Yeah, I did. I did mention the doctor, and that is kind of a shitty way to start, right? Let's go call the doctor. I don't have a lot of any good ones. Once again, to lead into, it's just a whole lot of nonsense. But if you do want a reason to drink, let me give you one. How about clean your aquarium day? That's fucking stupid, right? Let's clean their aquarium.
Oh God! I mean that brings the question: do you partake in a little bit of either the devil's lettuce or the drinking while cleaning? Like, do you even clean, Joshua?
I do.
How do you live your life here?
I actually do clean. But one thing, and my girlfriend hates me for this. I mean, I don't know. Hate's a strong word, but I don't clean bathrooms. So I will vacuum. I will wash clothes. I will use Windex on the mirrors in the bathroom. But I will not go in to the toilet area and get my hands in the thick of it, where everybody sits and everybody does their business. I won't do like that kind of work.
Why not?
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I think it comes down to just really bad gag reflexes. Because every time I put my face that close to a toilet, it's because I had to throw up.
So mentally, you're just like traumatized, and every time that toilet happens, it's just gagging. It makes sense.
Once I get in there, I instantly want to puke. And I'm not, but I'll do everything else. Dishes, I will go in the backyard. I'll clean up the dog shit. I'll do. I don't mind doing cleaning. I think there's just one thing I avoid. And it is cleaning bathrooms. I've also adopted cleaning pots and pans. I used to not be a pots and pans guy, but
what?
Yeah. I think that comes from the days of me being a dishwasher. I used to hate, my first job was a dishwasher at a bowling alley. And my grandpa got me that job. And I feel kind of bad, sorry tangent for cleaning and all this shit. But I ended up getting fired because instead of washing dishes, I would go watch people bowl. And so half the time I'd come back there and the dishes, pots and pans would be clean and people would be waiting on their food. So I kind of fucked up. So I got fired.
Well, not everybody can have a good first job, so
it was a learning experience. I mean, I respected it after I got fired. I learned what not to do at my next job.
Yeah, don't people watch.
Yeah. But yeah.
So what else, buddy?
I clean.
What else?
Yes, I clean.
What else?
All right, let me give you another one. That one kind of sucked. But how about International Picnic Day?
That is a reason to drink, man. I think we talked about picnics on a previous picnics on a previous episode. But it is a reason to drink. People love going on picnics and taking wine or hiding vodka in water bottles. Real fun.
Yeah, I got to be honest. I don't think I've ever gone on a picnic. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever gone on a picnic. Have you gone on a picnic? Are you a picnic guy?
Not
recently.
Take
the lady out,
but I have been on one. Yes, at least one. within my lifetime. Can I remember it? Probably not, but I have been. So there's that. But I mean, I guess if you're not doing I don't know, picnics are an active activity. So if you're not being active, then picnics, whatevs.
Yeah, whatever. Again, maybe that's a reason to drink. I don't know. And where I live, it's been really nice, so maybe it's a good time to get out there. If you're local, if you're one of the locals that listens to this, it has been really nice. So maybe take your lady out for a picnic. Maybe I should try my first picnic this summer.
You should, buddy. You should. It's like you said, it's great weather. Go to the beach. I know you're right next to it. Like, you can open your door and you can see the ocean. So why not?
Yeah, maybe I'll try it. I'll try that out. All right, let me give you another one. Let me just run down the list. I only got 4 of these things. They're not, again, I always like to say they're not that great, but maybe one of these will inspire you. Maybe. All right, how about today is also International Sushi Day.
Ooh, now I can drink for that, buddy. I can drink for that. I love sushi, man. I love it. The only problem with sushi I have is that the portions are too small. I'm a big boy. I need a lot of sushi. I need a lot to fill me up. So that's the sad truth about sushi. It's like it's like appetizers. It's appetizers from the ocean. That's all it is. So
when it comes to sushi, because when I came across this one, I had this thought, right? And because there's this whole movement about microplastics, right? Microplastics are in everything, extremely prevalent in the oceans, right? So eating sushi, fish eat the plastics, and plastics end up in the sushi and all this shit. So knowing, is that a thought that even comes across your head, in your mind as you're gobbling up the sushi that never fills you up? Or do you ever think about the microplastics that you could be ingesting?
I mean, so this is kind of funny you brought that up, because this morning, as I was getting ready for work, I saw an article saying that microplastics were now found in human semen. And I was like,
wow.
All right. Story checks out. So
I've always wondered why mine came out chunky. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Real weird. But to answer the question, Joshua, no, I don't think about that. Who's thinking about that while they're consuming anything? I'm drinking out of a plastic straw right now. Am I thinking about the microplastics that are slowly coming off of that straw into my body, causing me to have chunky semen? No, I'm not, Joshua. I'm not. So, yeah, to answer that question, nobody's thinking about that shit. But yes, years down the line, they're going to find a bunch of plastics in us, and then they're going to be like, well, this is the reason why this generation died, because everything they had was plastic. So there's that.
I think they've attributed, and again, I'm not a fucking, Google this shit and prove me
We're
wrong.
Not doctors.
Yeah, no.
Joshua just plays one in my bedroom.
I don't even know if this is, maybe I'm just making this up and I saw this in some sci-fi movie, but I think they contributed microplastics to a lower, like sperm count, like a reproductive kind of, you need high sperm count, I guess, to make babies. So I've heard. So,
is that how that works, Joshua?
Maybe a billion isn't enough. Yeah, maybe a billion sperm is enough. You actually need 2 billion sperm to get there. But I've heard that it actually contributes to a lowering of semen or sperm count or whatever. So some of that does, if you are somebody who wants to have kids, maybe this is something to think about.
Could be.
Stop eating plastic.
Or if you're just a porn star who doesn't want to shoot ropes anymore,
Shit.
Maybe you just consume all your beverages through plastic bottles.
Jesus
just
Christ.
Saying. Yeah. Just saying.
Or you just wear a fucking condom, you know what I mean? I don't know. Jesus.
I mean, yeah.
We do promote safe sex on this channel, by the way.
Yes, we do. I mean, yeah. But
no, yeah. Look at this guy over here. Yeah, we do promote that.
Sure. You do whatever you want, guys. It's whatever you want. I don't care what you do.
Right. Yeah, but that whole microplastic, that microplastic thing is a big deal. For the next one, and I guess it ties right into Sushi Day. Let's go on with today is also National Go Fishing Day.
Okay, well, 2 questions here, Joshua, because I did not ask you. Do you even enjoy sushi, buddy? Are you a sushi guy?
Yes, I do enjoy I do enjoy it.
Jesus, someone open a window. You can't breathe in there.
Jesus Christ, put a fan in here. Yeah, no, I do enjoy sushi, and typically I kind of left the picking of the sushi to my girlfriend because I tend to pick ones that I'm just like, why did I do that? You know what I mean? Like I saw one ingredient that sounded good to me and it tastes like shit. You know, I'm looking for one thing on a menu, but when she looks these things over, she dives into the details of it. She looks at, the ingredients or whatever. So I've given up looking at the menu altogether. My girlfriend usually picks out the sushi unless I'm feeling experimental. And you know what's funny about the sushi thing is we went out the other day for sushi, and if you haven't tried it at our local sushi place here, there's actually a roll. It's called the hot Cheeto roll.
I have seen this roll. Yes.
Have you tried it? Have you tried that? Have you tried the hot Cheeto roll?
No, because I feel like if you put chips, I mean, I could say this for a lot of things. If you put chips on anything, it kind of just, excuse my French here, but it makes things a little white trash. Like it just feels wrong on so many levels. It doesn't feel like high class food. It just feels like you got lazy and you couldn't figure out another ingredient. So you put hot Cheetos on a sushi roll. Like, okay. It feels like when I was a child and my parents didn't buy food and I opened the refrigerator 5-6 times, nothing changed, so I had to eat cheese. It just feels like that kind of thing.
So it's like lazy. It's like lazy cooking.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Lazy way to put something together.
Yes. Yeah. So have you had it, Joshua? Am I wrong here?
I tried it. I did try the hot Cheeto roll, and I'm embarrassed to say it wasn't that bad. The only thing that I find kind of annoying when you get a roll that's called a hot Cheeto roll, what they tend to do is they slap a price on it, like if it's something gourmet or some shit. Like they didn't go to the 99-cent store and buy that little, excuse my language, they buy that little fucking bag and crush that thing up, you know what I mean? And then just sprinkle that red little shit all over that beautiful sushi roll. So in a way,
that's exactly what they did. That's exactly what they did.
It does disappoint me. So I do on one level agree with you. The fact that like it is lazy. It's an ingredient that's kind of processed and made for you. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't half bad. Other than I think it was like, around here, I don't know what sushi is where you live, but like I think it was like $22 or some bullshit. Like it was.
Damn.
Yeah.
You can
99
buy like
cents.
3 bags of hot Cheetos for that price.
Yeah, dude. Like I don't know. Pretty soon you'll see hot Cheeto ramen or some shit, and it's just noodles.
I think it's already out there. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's out there already.
But
now,
again, I love sushi.
Don't hate me. Like there's nothing wrong with it. I just think it's lazy. That's it. So to justify the point here, the fact that you thought it was just okay, like, kind of proves the point here. It's lazy, so it's not going to be 100% amazing. Now, if you had an actual like Michelin star chef make you this hot Cheeto sushi, I'm sure they could probably do it in a way that's phenomenal. Make their own hot Cheeto flavor, like a whole thing. So.
Well, I mean, I guess I don't know. Standalone hot Cheetos are good. Throw them on a sushi roll, make them $24. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here with that shit.
I'm gonna make a profit on this shit.
Yeah. So we kind of skimmed over the fishing thing because.
Sorry, I went on a little tangent there. Do you like fishing, Joshua? Is fishing a thing for you?
That was my question for you, asshole. I looked this up. Sorry, I'm so violent. Maybe it's the brandy. Jesus,
it's making you all angry.
Yeah.
Fishing for me, I've only been fishing a few times in my life. The first time I've ever went fishing was with my uncle, and we went a little bit past, not a little bit past. It was a little bit past Los Baños in California, right kind of before you get to Fresno. There's like a reservoir, like a fishing reservoir that you can fish through. I think a
it.
lot of people go there. But that was my first experience with fishing. And when I caught a fish, I couldn't reel it in, so I broke down in tears and cried.
Jesus.
I had to have
reel
my
it
uncle
in? What? You had it on the hook and you couldn't
I had it on the hook. I had it on the hook, couldn't reel it in. But to be fair, the fish was about 10 pounds. And at the time I was like 6 or 7 years old. So I didn't have these guns like I do now, Joshua.
Yeah.
You know, so it's understandable. But yes, I cried because I couldn't reel in this giant ass fish.
Did you see the fish though? Did the fish eventually come in?
Yeah, we saw the fish. We cut the shit out of the fish and we ate it. It was delicious.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was wonderful. But that was my first experience with fishing. Other than that, I do like fishing. Like, I think it's really cool that you can just go out into nature and just like fucking catch food, free food. You know, it's just, I don't know. I don't do it, so I don't have fishing poles or anything like that. So, but I understand the fun and the relaxation portion to it. So it's cool. What about you?
Fishing? You know what's funny about fishing is that's one of the fondest memories I have with my dad. My dad and I can't remember if my younger brother used to go. I'm pretty sure he did, but I do have very fond memories of going out and fishing with my dad. Like, I could still remember sitting on the rocks, the ocean air, like where we would park. We'd take his little car out there, and he would put the bait on, you know, because I didn't want to get stuck with the hook. And I just remember there's this place out here called Moss Landing, and it's a cool little spot where you can go out and there's like a jetty or whatever, and you can just basically cast off the rocks. Now, growing up as a kid, I didn't even know. I don't even think my dad had a fishing license. I don't know. I don't even care. I don't care. But what I do know is we never got fined. We caught a lot of fish out there, and again, some of the best and fondest memories I have fishing is with my dad. So yes, I haven't done it as an adult. So a part of me doesn't really want to mess that up. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, I have great memories.
You don't want to make new memories that cancel out the old memories. I totally understand. Totally get it.
So sitting there with my dad and doing that and fishing as a kid and it's just great memories. So if you haven't fished, if you have a son or a daughter or a nephew or a cousin, or maybe you just have a family pet, you know, whatever you want to go out there and do, man.
Come on, Toby, let's go.
You know,
dragging the cat.
Go fishing, man. Fishing is one of those things where it kind of takes you back to your roots, you know, like, because we all like hunter gatherers, you know, we had to forage for our food and we had to do a bunch of shit like that. So who knows, you might be good at it and not even know. So if you're just I don't know, maybe you just like to put tires on cars and shit and you don't like to fucking do anything else. I don't know. Get out there and fish. Try it out. You know, maybe you'll love it. But I love fishing. I do. Or did.
Nice. Well, that's good. I mean, I would love to try fishing up here. Apparently it's supposed to be really fucking cool. But we'll see. We'll be here a little longer. So maybe I'll put it on the list of things to do. So Joshua, do you have anything else? Anything else that we're toasting to?
As far as holidays,
you know?
I mean, as far as holidays, I don't really. That's it, man. I mean, I got one more. I mean, it's not that great.
Live. Someone texted in a new one.
It's not that great. Well, I got a second page that I never usually get to when we do these things. I got a second page. It's a standalone holiday. This one is. It's a standalone. It's all by itself on the second page. It's lonely.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what does that mean?
It's standalone.
Got it. Got it. All right.
Maybe this is the day you can relate to, or somebody you love can relate to, or the reason why you have less money in your bank account. Because today is also National Splurge Day.
Let's fucking go. Hey, speaking of National Splurge Day, Joshua, I just got a check in the mail for $511 from a settlement. So I'm about to splurge right now.
So you're saying that time you slipped out at Walmart is paying off? Is that what you're saying?
Hey, I signed an NDA. I can't explain where I got this money from.
Got it.
But there's money here now. So
Got it. Can you give a little hint why you got money? I mean, did you get
No idea.
overworked? Did you?
I swear to God, I have no idea why I
scammed
got
on
this
some
money.
hours? Was a $1 billion company doing you wrong?
I think that's what it was.
Oh,
I think I was scammed on some hours, and these are the hours that I was owed. So
Jesus.
I think that's what happened.
So what you're telling me, and anybody who knows us, if you haven't checked your mailbox,
You should probably check your mailboxes.
You should probably check your mailbox because I haven't checked mine. So maybe for the next episode I'll give you an update of how much what was on my lottery ticket. Because everybody knows I've been scammed out of shit too.
I'm sure if you get a check, yours will probably be a lot larger than mine, because you have worked for a long time with the company. So
yeah,
there's that.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that'll be good. It'll be nice to go to the mailbox for once and see something other than bills.
Oh my God, tell me about it.
Jeez. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
National Splurge Day. I'm about to splurge on some stuff and make it all sticky.
Is there anything worth investing in these days?
Yeah, us.
I know we don't talk investments, but
yeah, everybody listening should invest in us. That brings me to this next segment. Hey, welcome to Sorry for the Delay. Not sponsored, but halfway through the episode, come out and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Search us on Spotify, Sorry for the Delay, or youtube.com/@sorryforthedelaypod. Find us, subscribe. Those of you who are subscribed, thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I love each and every one of you. So there you go. Invest in us because we will invest in you. Is that the slogan, buddy? Big America. I agree. 2024.
Big America. Big waistline, big pants, little jockstrap. Big America.
I do want to say, Joshua, on that account, I do really appreciate, Joshua and I both appreciate you guys listening, and there have been a lot more listeners flooding in, so that is pretty cool. So thank you guys again for listening, and thank you for watching. For those of you who are listening and don't know that there is a video portion to this, there's a video portion to this. Sometimes we do. I say we, it's mostly just Joshua who provides some visual entertainment to this podcast. So there's always that.
I'm a very visual person, Sean. I'm very hands-on. I'm very visual. And I might have something visual for you too here today. Who knows? We might.
You may.
We could get to it if you would allow me at some point.
No, Joshua, I do not want to allow you because I am scared of what the consequences will be. But I will allow you to do this, Joshua.
Okay.
We've teased it for 2 weeks already. What is your life-changing event that you're partaking in, buddy? What is going on here as we start the second half of the episode?
I almost forgot. So everybody
I
almost forgot, even though I've been doing it. I've started it. So I didn't say it at the very beginning of this episode, but folks, we only have 197 days left in the year.
Holy shit, we're under 200 days?
Under 200 days.
Ooh,
this year is coming to an end. So if you feel like this year is flying by, it really is. So if you just had a baby and you're like, why the fuck are they growing up so fast? Well, because time's flying by. That little baby, the pencil marks you're doing on the door, you're like, holy shit, I need a new pencil because there's a lot of lines. The year is flying by, everybody, and if you haven't made a commitment to change, today could be a good day because what I've committed to, I'm committing to a 100-day challenge. This is a personal 100-day challenge. I'm 3 days in, and what I'm going to do and what I've been doing is, Sean and everybody listening, is this man right here has started working out, eating better, and on the path to growing physically. And I'm going to use this next 100 days.
What? Growing physically?
Growing physically.
What does that mean?
Physically. So last I checked my bra size, I was still in a trainer bra. I was still like an A cup. You know what I mean?
Disappointing.
Yeah. I was, so, to all jokes aside, but I have committed to the next 100 days. I'm going to be eating differently. I'm going to be working out. I'm going to better my health. And the reason I'm doing this, a lot of people do silly things like this, but on a serious note, there's a lot of unhealthy people in the world today, and sometimes tragedy is the reason why you make changes in your life. So maybe make a change before tragedy happens. Like you have your first heart attack, or you find your first blood clot in your leg and they fucking got to chop that shit off. Like you could probably start now. Not that I'm going to be the person that motivates you, like maybe somebody else
you may be doing the opposite of this, Joshua.
Yeah. Like maybe somebody else has been telling you this your whole life. Stop eating the chips. Stop eating the fast food. Stop eating all the things that big, giant, cholesterol driving companies want you to do that are in bed with insurance companies. They want you to be fat. They want you to be unhealthy. So what I'm doing today is I'm a regular guy, just like you, listen, or gal, but I identify as a man. You might identify differently.
I identify as a dog. We've already established this.
So I'm committed to taking these next 100 days and seeing how I can transform my body, my mental state of mind, and I'm going to see what these next 100 days do. And then after these 100 days, we're going to maybe try a little something different the last 100 days. It's all about the method. And so right. That's what I'm committed to do. I know it's not that exciting. And I'm not promising you pictures of my physical fitness. I'm not promising you.
I would like those pictures.
Me taking my shirt off and showing you a before and after. But if somebody wants to see that, I'll do that for you. I'll take it all off, baby. We'll take it all off.
All right. So, I would like to see that.
Kind of a personal challenge, but it doesn't extend just to me. It extends to everybody out there. Maybe start something. We got 197 days left. Maybe eat something different. Maybe do something different. Challenge yourself for 100 days, because I do guarantee, this is a guarantee. Usually I say promise, because promises can be broken. I do guarantee that if you commit yourself to 100 days of doing something different, like Sean is sucking on a CPAP machine, he just started.
Sucking it down, baby.
I bet you in the next 100 days, Sean's going to be more rested. He's going to feel better, healthier, stronger, because he's on that thing. I'm just doing it a little bit different. So I challenge everybody listening to do something different with these next 100 days, and we'll circle back.
That's fucking awesome, buddy. I support you 100% in this journey. I hope you are able to push it all through 100 days. Sounds like a long time, but considering the fact that we're 190 days left in the year, I believe you can do it. I think you got this. I can't wait to have those pictures, though. Those are going to be nice.
I'm not promising pictures.
I want to see how. I want to see how far you go.
After, I know. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but I will produce something that will show change.
You will produce, baby.
Yeah, but that's my commitment. I want to try it out. It'll be interesting. Nice. So,
okay, very cool. Thank you for sharing with the class, Joshua. You may sit down.
Okay. My ass is back in the chair.
I have something I want to talk about real quick. The other day, I found out. I don't know how much of this is true. It's one of these things where you kind of just hear it on like an Instagram post, or you see it like on a Reddit post for 5 seconds, and then it's gone because you're doom scrolling. But I overheard this quote unquote fact, if you want to call it that. I heard that people with ADHD, Joshua, do not hear lyrics in music. They think of it as just another instrument. So it made me think, are you a beat guy or are you a hook guy, Joshua? Do you prefer the beat of songs or do you prefer the hooks of songs?
I'm kind of guilty of this. I'm going to be honest with you. I really do enjoy beats, but I also appreciate lyrics, but I tend to, especially now, I tend to remember beats more than I remember lyrics, because there's a lot of like mumble rap shit going on. There's a lot of stuff that's kind of like,
there is,
the hook repeats, there's no real kind of like flow to it. You're not telling me a story. And I think that's why I was so drawn to like say Eminem's music, because it seemed like he had a lot like a story to tell, and through his lyricism, lyricism. Is that a word?
Yes.
I think he really drove a story rather than just a couple lines, hook for 45 seconds or whatever it is, and then it's just the beat drops, and it's just like that whole thing. But yeah, I do. I'm a beat guy, even though I appreciate lyrics.
I get you. What I found in my survey was that a lot of people are beat people. A lot of people feel the music more than they do the lyrics. And I would say that I'm the opposite. I feel like I need to feel the lyrics first and then the beat. But I also think that I'm biased in a way because, as a former singer and musician and lyricist myself, I think I look at that first rather than after, kind of thing. But I did find it interesting that the way people think of lyrics as just other instruments that are going on throughout the song. So
is that a new trend though? Is that because of the type of music that's coming out now? Because if you go back to like, the Janis Joplin days, or like the Jimi Hendrix, or like, like if you go further back in time, like I'm talking like what Beach Boys, like go way back, obviously they had good beats and stuff, but like good sound and all that. But do you think people tend to listen to those lyrics more than they do now?
I think so. I think back then, if you really think about it, like the Janis Joplins and the Jimi Hendrix, and even if you go back further,
Grateful
right?
Dead.
Elvis Presley,
like all this shit,
Grateful Dead, like all their music were so simple. I mean, think about the Beatles, right? I personally am not a big fan of the Beatles, but there are people who are big fans of the Beatles. But if you think about their music, very simple melodic sounds, but their lyrics were story driven, right? So I feel like there was a point in time where lyrics were upheld more than the beat. And I think you're right, Joshua, when it comes to this new mumble rap and like this newer generation's take on music is a lot different than our take on music was at the time, right? So I think that plays a heavy hand in it. But yeah, is it a trend? I don't know if it's a trend or not. I mean, you could say all music is a trend to an extent because there's always something different. The quote unquote pop hits of today are completely different than they were back in our 20s, our teens. So could be a trend, but I think it does play a big role. So.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. I just, it's weird because when it comes to lyrics versus like beat, if you're going to do this like lyrics versus beat thing, like a game or whatever, I think people put a lot of time into beats, maybe less into the lyrics, but I do appreciate good lyrics, man. I do appreciate good lyrics.
I don't know, because I can fucking put a beat together in 5 minutes, and it's not something I spent time like completely contriving, but I can spend fucking hours and days on lyrics. I don't know. I think it's harder to put your feelings and emotions into words rather than, I'm just going to give you 3 kicks and a hi-hat, So I don't know.
So we should put this out here. We should put it out there. Sean knows lyrics. Sean knows beats. Maybe Sorry for the Delay comes out with their own song. Maybe you hear Joshua on the mic, Sean hitting the hi-hat or some shit, playing the kazoo. I don't know, whatever Sean wants to do. Maybe we put something out there. This is a Sorry for the Delay first. Maybe we put it out there, Sean. Episode 50. God. Be on the lookout.
You're putting this out into the universe. Somebody's going to want this. And let me tell you right now, you think you want this? You don't want this. You don't want this. It's for those of you who want this, hey, head on over to our YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, you'll see a trailer on there. Go ahead and watch that trailer, and you let me know if Joshua's capable of reading.
We could do this. We can do this. Probably not. But.
Oh, buddy, I love you. Let's move on. We only got about 10 minutes left, 20 minutes left, sorry. Let's get through our fun finds and our stuff that we get to closing the episode. I hate rushing that stuff, you know what I mean? It's like I want to, talk about what we're finding.
We only got 10
so
minutes.
Let's start with
We only got 10 minutes. Jeez. God,
I know.
It goes by so fast.
It's a great day today. Great week. Better than last week, I'll tell you that.
It is. Could we maybe do, I mean, I know we do a spot. I know we're on Spotify and we do a lot of visuals. Can we do a rapid fire Sean reaction?
To what?
to what I got over here. It's gonna require a screen share.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to jump over if you're listening on Spotify. You're gonna have to join us on YouTube, and I just want to see. I want to get into a Sean reaction. I just want to know what you would do.
I'm so scared right now.
It's gonna be a variety of things. There's gonna be what would you do? What do you think? And what the F was this person thinking?
Okay.
You ready for it?
YouTube.com/@sorryforthedelaypod if you want to see the reactions to this. Otherwise, feel free to just listen. Joshua, I'm ready when you are. Share that screen. Hopefully it doesn't take you 30 minutes. Let's find out.
We're getting right into it. We're getting right into it. Here we go. We're diving right into this. We're getting quick.
Oh, okay,
we're getting quick with this. All right, you ready? You ready for it, Sean?
That's pretty good. Yeah.
All right.
Let's
go, everybody. Join us. Uh-oh. Don't join us.
I'm scared. Nothing seems to be happening.
Don't join us. Don't join us. Oh my God. Here we go. Sean.
Okay.
Who deserves your seat?
Oh shit. Okay, so there's a picture of a gentleman sitting down on a bus there's A, B, and C. A being a pregnant woman holding a baby. B being an elder lady, and C, a gentleman with a broken leg. The answer to this question, legitimately, Joshua, is you turn your head and look out the window, and you ask somebody else to give up their seat. Because I ain't giving up my seat for anybody. So
all right.
That's the answer to that question.
There we go. Moving on. Sean has made his, if you're a baby, I don't give a shit. You're an old lady. Too bad. Broken leg. You fucked up.
You fucked up. Hey, you guys all made these choices to live that long, to have that baby, to break your leg. Like, I'm not dealing with this. Okay. Listen, I'm not even going to describe this one just out of just sure, like, I don't want to fuck that up. Listen, I don't want to get canceled yet. I'm 38 episodes in. I'm not going to describe this. But Joshua, I know of what this is.
Okay.
And let me just say that it takes time and dedication to do this. And there are people who have larger plates than this as well, which is insane. Will I do this? No. Do I think it's cool? Maybe. Sure. Everybody's down for their own opinion. But there's that. So
right. Okay. Moving on. Rapid fire. On to the next one. What are your thoughts on this, Sean?
All right, it's still loading for me. Okay. There is a picture of a woman, and the caption reads, "The first woman to get married to an AI hologram." And she is leaning her head on what seems to be a photoshopped version of a ghost he's like blue. Like, think of like a Star Wars looking hologram. That's kind of what she's leaning her head on. To be fair, Joshua, I don't know what to think about this. Mainly because there are people I wouldn't classify it as a bad idea. I just think love knows no boundaries. You know what I mean? I love you, Joshua. This woman loves an AI ghost or AI hologram. She married it. There is also people who marry trees. Love has no boundaries, nothing. Okay. So I'm okay with this.
You're okay.
You're not hurting anybody.
You're on board. You're on board with
not
marrying
hurting
the hologram.
Anybody. And even if you fucking get divorced, you're still not hurting anybody. So it's a win-win for everybody. What is he going to do? Take your money? What is he going to use it on? He's a fucking hologram. So, okay. Yeah, I feel no way about that one.
And because you have a really good voice, Sean, I want you to read this next one to the people, okay?
Oh, no. Oh, God,
Ready for
I'm
it?
scared. Oh, no. Oh, he broke it. Okay, thank God he broke it. Oh, never mind. He didn't break it. Maybe he broke it? Okay, here it is. All right. I'll go ahead and read this. In late 1726, the British Mary
Toft. Yes, Toft.
succeeded in deceiving several, I can't read that word, eminent doctors, making them believe that she had given birth to rabbits. She did this by inserting the rabbits into her vagina and expelling them at the time of quote-unquote birth. Okay, few questions, buddy. One, why? Second question, also why? Like, were they living? Were they dead? I mean,
the ones on screen look pretty alive. So I don't know.
the ones on screen are definitely alive and AI. So, I mean, shit. If she hurt the bunnies, then fuck, that's fucked up. If she didn't hurt the bunnies, then, good on her for performing a funny ass prank. Like, was there money involved? There's more questions. There's got to be more to this than just her pushing out bunnies from her vagina. Like, I don't know. That's a weird one. That's definitely a weird one.
All right. I was trying to cover the whole gambit. And if you're on Spotify listening to this, join us on YouTube because there's visuals. And we really appreciate you, watching the show. So thank you. And that is the end of that.
It's fucking great, buddy. That's fucking great. Oh, man, Joshua. Always bringing the gags, buddy. I love it. Always bringing them. Jesus. All right. Do you got any fun finds? Let's wrap this shit up.
All right. Let's wrap this shit up. Okay. Fun finds. Cool. Should we do the can or should we do the... I'll do a quick value find. If you live at a place where there is a Five Below, I came across this little fella right here. This is a Gilligan's Island Funko Pop. I got this thing for around $5-6. Looked it up while I was there because I just don't buy shit that's not going to make me money if I decide to sell it. This thing's around $30-something. So
$37?
Yeah. So
holy
instant payoff with this little guy. So visit your Five Below if you got a Five Below near you.
Have you seen Gilligan's Island, Joshua? Was that?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming that was during your time, but I've never seen Gilligan's Island. Never seen it. I've heard about it, like the same way I've heard about MASH. Never seen them. Never seen either one of them.
Oh, yeah. MASH is good. Gilligan's Island is good. Give it a watch.
I might not.
It's obviously, before your time, but it could be.
No shit.
So is fishing. Fishing started a long time ago, but people still do that shit. All right. Should I get to the can? Should we do the can thing, or what do you got?
Get the can, buddy. I got to get my thing. I can't remember where I left my fucking fun find. So get to your can.
All right, everybody. We've been opening these Funko soda cans, and I'm down to the last 3. So the one I got for you today, I just pulled it out, and we're going to see if we got a chase because we're continuing to chase the chase. The one I just pulled from the mystery box that I bought is the, can't even pronounce it. It's the Greedo, my friend.
Shot first, everybody. Yeah. Controversial take.
So I don't know.
Shoot first.
Is this from Star Wars? I think this is like a Star Wars.
This is from Star Wars. This is where Han Solo is in the cantina, and Lucas fucking redid it and made Greedo not shoot first because he's a fucking little bitch.
And I'm gonna take Sean's advice, and I'm not gonna look at the little pog before I open this.
Don't look at the pog. That ruins everything. Ruins your surprise.
I'm gonna open the can, and we're gonna see if we finally have a chase because I've opened 3 of these things so far. I'm halfway through it, and we have not found a chase. So the idea is buying a mystery box, getting a chase. Let's see if we can get to the chase. All right.
I'm so scared.
As one does, you pop the top.
I hope you get a chase, Joshua.
I really hope so too, man. I bought this 6-pack of mystery pack hoping it would be the chase, or I would get at least one.
even if you don't get a chase, you still made your money back off of that penis character.
Oh, that's right.
So that was nice.
Yeah. Right, let's get into it. All this packaging. All right, some bubble wrap to keep this little guy safe. And this is what came out of it. Now, is this a chase? I don't know if this is the chase, but
I don't think so.
We're gonna find
hold
out.
up the can. Hold up the can, buddy. Let's see. Hold up the can to him and his sexy littleness.
Nope, it's not gonna balance. Okay, we got that there.
I think he's too top heavy.
All right, let's see. Well, this is what it looks like.
Yeah, just the common, buddy.
Just the regular common. Yeah,
this
is not the chase. So once again, the mystery box bought from Big Daddy Amazon did not come through with a chase. So stay tuned till next week because we may have a chase next week.
Oh, well. Yep, always next week, my guy. So while you go ahead and get the fortune ready for our lovely students, I'll show you my fun find. In honor of the NBA and the finals, I found this little guy, Mr. Clay fucking Thompson, at the Funko store. And I am happy because he completes my collection of Warriors players. So there is that. So that is my fun find. I did not look up how much he costs. I'm sure his value is decreasing every day. But it's fine. It's fine. Bro. No, it's not like I was a big fan of him or anything and have his jersey and cry every single time he misses a 3-point shot. There's nothing about that. That makes me sad, but it's all right.
That is depressing. I'm sorry. Yeah. As the finals are going on, right? They're still going on. Jeez.
Yeah, they're still going on. Well, by the time people watch this, it's probably over. So congratulations to the Boston Celtics because that's who's fucking murdering the Dallas Mavericks right now. So there's that.
Yeah. Sean, he called it first on this June 18th.
Calling it now in hopes that it doesn't happen.
I know, right? All the underdog winners are like, fuck you, like we got paid. You called it wrong. Yeah.
Oh, man. Joshua, you got that fortune ready?
Yeah. You ready? We're ready for the fortune? Is everybody else ready for the fortune? Let's get to it.
I think everybody's ready for the fortune. Bust your fortune open in my mouth, Joshua.
Jesus. All right. Here we go for the fortune. I feel like at some point we need like a drum roll. We need something here because we have moved on to the digital cookies until Joshua decides to go out and have some more microplastics put in his body. I don't know if that's going to happen within the next 100 days, but we're gonna see what we get into. So your fortune, everybody, so your fortune for June 18th, 2024 is. Pursue your dreams with vigor.
I like that. We're kind of pursuing a dream here, Joshua. Are we pursuing it with vigor? I don't know about that, but there is definitely a pursuit going on. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that. I like that fortune. Thank you, virtual cookie.
Virtual cookie. Thank you.
Yeah.
And as always, I have some lucky numbers. Let's generate some lucky motherfucking numbers. So here are your 7 lucky numbers for the week that you can use on pretty much whatever you want. So if you win big, let us know. Your lucky numbers are 8, 18, 21, 27, 35, 37, 45. Once again for Joshua in the back, because I know that he's sleeping. I can see you. I'm like Santa Claus. Your lucky numbers are 8, 18, 21, 27, 35, 37, 45. There you go, Joshua. Wonderful lucky numbers. So, with that being said, Joshua, I know there's still like 5 minutes left, but do you have anything left to say to the people on the internets?
Other than thank you once again. If you've made it this far in the podcast, thank you for joining us. Thank you for subscribing. And if you want to zoom back to a couple episodes ago, I highly recommend each and every one of you reevaluating your value. Know who you are as a person. Make good choices. and respect yourself, because this next 100 days we are down to 97. 97 days now. I am, not that I haven't respected myself before, but I'm going to turn the dial and respect myself a little bit better, and avoid the big box people who just want to keep you in the emergency rooms, who want to clog your arteries, who want to take advantage of the insurance your company charges you for. So know your value, respect yourself, and do better in life. Maybe go out and fish,
I appreciate
Love you
that,
all.
buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, I do have some housekeeping before we end this episode, which is why I kind of wanted to get to you finishing out the rest of the day, or your final thoughts on the people. Sorry, I'm grabbing something real quick. All right. Ooh.
Jesus.
Might have
Where'd
hit
you
the
go?
camera a little bit. Ooh. Smacked the shit out of it. Anyways, what I wanted to bring up, Joshua, is we still have a sweepstakes going on. So I wanted to formally announce that to everybody. This will be posted on the socials. So we have a sweepstakes going on where you can win one of these cute little monster figurines that we did an unboxing for. And I'm going to make it real simple. All you have to do is comment your favorite Universal Monsters figure from this set. And that's it. Comment. We'll put your names into a little thing. We'll draw a name and you'll win. That's it. So I'm going to show you the set real quick. And just give me, who's your favorite? Who's your favorite Universal monster in this set? And you can win one of these. I have two of them. I'm going to give away two because that's how fancy we are here. I'm sorry for the delay. So
can I say one final thing before you
Sure.
wrap or land this plane? Sean made it real easy. We're just giving this away. If you haven't watched the Vacation National Treasure Hunt video, I made my giveaway just a bit harder. So if you want to go back and watch my giveaway, feel free to. Sean did all the music.
Oh, yeah. That's great.
Sean did all the editing. I did the best I could filming, everybody. So you could take a look. I got a giveaway. Sean's got a giveaway. That was my side little tangent on free stuff that we are promoting and giving away.
Let me just put it this way. Joshua's giveaway is a lot more difficult than what we are doing here with these little figurines. If you can do Joshua's giveaway,
Right?
Joshua will he'll suck your dick.
No.
Or munch the box.
Mia,
Whatever.
bleep that out. Jesus
Whatever
Christ.
works for you.
Jesus. No, Joshua,
Anyways,
don't need that.
once again, all you have to do, comment your favorite Universal figurine from this. Your Universal monster. Who's your favorite Universal monster figurine? Because I already know mine. Fuck, mine's the boy right here, Mr. Gills. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Joshua, what about you? Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite, buddy?
I think I like the one that had the brains falling out of it, whatever character that was.
Right here, Frankenstein.
Yeah, Frankenstein.
Frankenstein's the one that had the brains falling
Yeah.
out. I actually have him right here. Check him out. Right here, this little guy. This little guy right here with his brains.
Yeah.
So check out that. Watch the video. We did put a lot of time into that National Parks treasure hunt. So watch that. It's always fun. But other than that, Joshua, I think that is everything I have for the week. So, with that being said, I hope you guys have a great and safe rest of your week. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We will see you next week. I have nothing else to say, Joshua. Let's fucking go back to your room and just cuddle.
No, let's go home. It's bedtime. I got to work tomorrow. Let's get out of here.
All right, everybody. Talk to you next week. Deuces.